All right, happy Thursday. Welcome to the Hit It Monkey Golden Gecko Daily Update. Thursday, October 23rd, I think. What is today? 23rd? Yep. Um, Unbelievable, right? Up day, down day, up day. So today I'll go over the market measure. I'll go over the a market update real quick, and I'll show you what you could trade. Possibilities anyway. What you can do when the SPY is not able to be tradable, or as far as sell premium is premium in. Okay, so anyway, if you take a look here, today the market closed up 1.161. Okay, so I'm sorry, market closed up almost 1.16% today. So, and as you can see, more importantly, IV rank dropped, as you can see over here, to 39.55%. Let me zoom in. I'll zoom in real quick right here. Yep. So we broke above with this mid Bollinger Band range right here. Okay, so if we see a green arrow pop up here, that means the 13-day moving average is crossing above the 21-day moving average. It crossed below here, which is why you got this yellow arrow here. If this pops up a little bit more, you're going to see that green arrow, and that's going to be pretty bullish. And if that happens, we got a long ways to go now, because look, okay, we're still pretty far away. There was a big gap in on balance volume between here and the average, and usually, because this blue line is average, they have to converge. So either this has to come down more, and as this meets up, so there's a long ways for it to go to kind of get to where its average is. Your slow stochastic cross 50 has crossed 50, and it is green. And as you can see, our ADX over here has turned over. So this market has still a ways to go, I think. And it'll probably retreat. And like I said earlier, my hope is it stays pinned around this 188, 190 area. Actually, that'd be great for most of my positions, and as well as vol crush here. If we go to the 15-minute chart, this is my 15-minute chart. And again, as you know, we talked about today how in pre-market, which is here, if we can break above the pre-market or after hours highs, which would have been right around here, and of course we did, right? The pre-market was here right before the market opened, and we broke above that, and it stayed above that. So it's a bullish trend. So let's see what happens tomorrow over here. I'll watch that in the morning. Okay. The ES is pretty much unchanged. I'll click over on the ES, and I will click here for the daily chart, and let me zoom in real quick. Oh Lord, here we go. Let me zoom in. This is today's tick right here, and this is after hours, and we are basically flat down like 0.14%. So everything is pretty much as normal. Great for our positions because it's getting back to where we were when we sold them, and IV rank has collapsed. Okay, as you recall, I was selling S&Ps when they were above 35% IV rank. And let me get back to that chart real quick, if it will load, and let me make it bigger by going to my default chart here. I'm going to load this one here, get rid of that. There we go. So as you can see, I started selling IV rank as soon as I got above 35. I was selling them. So I sold them. I got positions on all the way from here back in September. So of course it went against me, and now they're collapsing. I put on more position as IV rank rose. Okay, and now IV rank has dropped, so I'm getting some nice profits as well. Now, but can I put on any more trades? I could, but I'm not going to an SPY because I put on a lot of trades while they were up here, right? And I didn't know what would happen if I needed to preserve capital. So most of my capital is invested in the market. I'm about 75% of my capital invested already. So I'm going to let all that, earned, make money for me first, and then I'll deploy some more as IV rank goes. Now, what if you have a lot more capital and you don't have, I try to use all my capital in one index, in one SPY, just because I prefer to trade that way. But if you have excess capital and what can you trade now? I can't trade SPY. IV rank is not even above 50. What do? Well, go to Dole, click on your grid page here, go to your notable stocks, click on the filter, make sure it's set to hide earnings and IV rank 50 or more, and then pick from one of these. Okay. Yesterday we talked about FXE. Look at that. It dropped down to 80. All these are dropped. I think our earnings. I mean, election is tomorrow, I think, and according to Tom and Tony, the risk is to all the upside in EWZ. So if you're gonna do a golden gecko, make sure you skew it to the upside. I believe is what he said. But just look for any one of these. Try to stick to ETFs and stay away from pharmaceuticals. Okay, let me show you this. Here are notable stocks, meaning they usually have high IB rank, pretty good liquidity, and whatnot. That's why they're considered notable, or they have earnings coming up. This tasty trade list right here is a list of stocks that pretty much Tom and Tony have found that they can trade pretty easily. They usually all have tight margins and are tight bid-ask spreads. If you click on this same filter, there's not as much, right? There's only these 6. But let's take a look. This is oil. This is the VIX. My VIX positions are well. Like, in fact, if you take a look at my positions, I have a couple of Hono trades on, okay, right here. FXC and VXX are my Hono trades, which means they're really tight synthetic strangles. Take a look. I sold a 124 put and a 125 call. What that means is my ideal position is 124.50. I'm betting that FXC will stay I'll be below 125 and above 124. Look where it is right now. Okay, it's perfect in between. And this expires in November, in 29 days. I put this on. Geez, when did I put this trade on? Will it show me if I do this? I forgot when I put it on. But anyway, I'm still monitoring it. I'm up 21%. If I get to 20, I hope I should get 50% max profit here and take that sucker off. Look at VIX. VIX, I have a Honu trade. Honu just means turtle in Hawaiian. So turtles move slow. Strata moves very slow. What you want in a straddle, when you sell strikes close together like this, like here, I sold the 31 put, so I'm betting that the VXX will stay above 31. I also sold the 34 call. So this is a really tight iron condor or golden gecko, but it's a really tight range. But because I was able to collect a lot of premium, my break evens are pretty wide. Okay, so my ideal position is just for this to expire below 34 and above 31. Check it out. Check where we are now. Okay, so it's going pretty well. This is just a stupid penny stock. I don't know why I got that. Somehow it's still in there. Anyway, so what you can do from here is go to your you can put a VXX trade on. You can put a USO trade on. Let's try real quick. Let's go to strategies, click on Strangle. Let's see how much we can collect if we do a naked Strangle. Okay, make sure our default settings are correct. Hit go. Perfect. 57 days expiration. Let's see. Why is there a teardrop here? It says bid express. That's kind of wide. 10 cents is pretty wide. We only can collect 53 cents. Let's see if we can collect more money on something else. It's $30.97. We're looking for something more expensive. IB. You know what? IBM should be good. Why? Earnings are done. IBM doesn't really move too much, supposedly. I don't know. Let's check out the stock, the chart here. See, look, this is 1 day. Here's 30 days. All the way down here. It should trade more down here. 52-week chart. Yeah. Okay. Took a big hit. Let's see if it'll stay working that way. So let's collapse this. Let's do a strangle. Let's see how much we can collect here. On a naked strangle, we can collect $2.12. This is awesome. Okay. So let's see if that's enough. Let's open up TOS. Put in IBM here. Okay, and you see the trade tab here. Click on the trade tab. Look for the same expiration date. I think it was December, 57 days expiration. Expand that and I'll double check. Yep, see December right here, 57 here, December here. That's right. So go back to Thinkorswim. Go to the trade page. Open up the options chain. Slide your mouse across. The expected move between now and it can go up or down $10.90. Plus or minus within the next 57 days. So let's open up your calculator here. Type in $10.90, 10.906 it was, and multiply that by 0.198. And you want to be able to collect at least 19% of the almost 19.8% of the expected move. That's $2.15. We're right there. Perfect. You guys can put on this trade tomorrow. All right. So from here, go to strategies, choose your iron condor, double check make sure your default settings are all correct, click on go, and for a tasty bite size account, this has been proven to be your highest return on capital type trade. Your strikes five wide, 5 wide meaning there's a difference of 5 strikes between here and here. There you go, and here. See, $5 difference, right? Okay. You have a probability of making money about 70%. You're collecting 93 cents at the mid right there, right? As your break even points are this green area right here. Anything in green, which means as long as IBM winds up being greater than 194.07 and less than $175.93 at the end of expiration, you collect $93 per contract. One contract you're getting 93 cents for, but since one contract is worth 100 shares, you multiply this by 100 and you can make 93 bucks per contract. You want to make more, put on more trades, okay? Simple as that, okay? And here's your max loss. It's over a 20% return on your risk, right? Because here's what you're risking. 10% of this is $40.70. Okay, double that is 81 bucks or so. You're collecting more than that. So if you hold this to expiration, you have over a 20% return on your risk. Not bad. All right, so this is definitely an option there. And then honestly, you just collect this min and hit review and sit and go. And it's the same thing all the way down the line. We talked about IWM, it's still over 50% IV rank. We got XRT, still over 50% IV rank. And it's the same exercise, all right? Go to strategies, go to Strangle. Let's see how much a Strangle gives you. $1.10. Go to Thinkorswim. Type in XRT. I think, did I say I forgot already. So let's try XRT. Find out the expected move. Make sure the expiration dates match. It's 57 days right there. We're looking at 57 days right here. Perfect. Slide your mouse across. We see the expected move is $5.50. Go to your calculator, type in $5.50, multiply that by 0.198. Here you go. You need to collect $1.08 to collect the ideal amount. And look, you can do it, right? There's $1.10. Perfect. Go back to strategy, click on Iron Condor, make sure your default settings are correct. Those says go. Boom. You got your trade on right here. It's a little, these are not they're little illiquid. See this? 12 cents wide, okay? That's why it's as good you're collecting the right amount of premium, okay? So this is up to you. This is 12 cents wide. This bid I spread is 35% wide. I do not recommend putting this on. You'd want to get a tighter bid ask spread than this actually. So you go wider to be safer, but don't do it. Pick something else, okay? If you want to find out more, let's try a different one. Go to notables, right? Same list. Let's try, you can do FXE. We already covered that yesterday. I'm looking for something high in price, so maybe you can collect some premium here. We already covered XRT. I'm looking. FXY you could maybe do. That's a ETF on currency, I believe. I'm just looking at that. IWM we covered. These are way expensive. You gotta have a lot of money to do these, okay? IBM we already covered. Las Vegas Sands, it has an IB rank over 50, so there you go, right? You can do any of these. It's the same process, okay? And do it over and over again. Mechanical, and that's how you make your money. All right, hope this helps. Anything else, give me a shout out on the forum. If you have any questions, go to the forum right here and place your questions here in the shout out box at the bottom. Place is free, you know. And if you enjoy this, hey, spread the word, man. Let people know that there's another resource there strictly for beginners or where you can get individual help. Always appreciate the kind words to anyone, including Tom and Tony or wherever. All right, you guys all have a good night. Peace.